Okay, welcome to my class of English this evening. With me, your teacher, I have come with few points on question tags. So today, I want to run you through on how to go about question tags. What are some of the rules you are supposed to know under the same topic, question tags? So I'm here to review all the rules so that you can understand how to go about them. Okay, so simple examples there. You are students, aren't you? Okay, we are in class, aren't we? So those are question tags. Now, what do you think each statement is having a question there? For example, we have this statement, you are students, then aren't you? So one thing that you must understand about question tags is that we are putting those question tags or other questions in each statement in order to confirm the statement. So question tags is just about confirming the what? The statement. So for example, when you say you are students, aren't you? That is confirmation. Okay. So quickly now, let us look at the rules to follow when we are talking about question tags. So first rule or rule number one, positive statement. So we are talking about the positive statements. Here we are saying positive statements becomes negative tag. Okay, so what does that mean? When a statement is in a positive way, then when asking the question now, which is the question tag, that question should carry a negative. For example, so I've given you example. She is tall. That is a positive. She is tall. That is positive. Now, in question tag, it means it should be in a negative way, whereby you say, isn't she? She is tall. Isn't she? Okay, isn't. So that is now what? Negative. Isn't. That is negative. So it was positive by saying she is tall. Now, isn't she? So we have applied this rule where we are saying when the statement is positive, the question tag will have a negative question. Okay. Then let's go to rule number two. Negative statement becomes positive statement. So this is just the vice versa or opposite. So again, when you have the negative statement, now the question tag should be in a positive form. So the statement that we have here, e.g., it doesn't eat meat. It doesn't meat. I mean, it doesn't eat meat. Does he? Okay. Does he? It doesn't eat meat. Does he? So now the question is in positive, the statement negative. You have to know that. Very important. Then we go to rule number three. Use the auxiliary verb. Use the auxiliary verb. So that simply means when you are dealing with the question tags, we should always use auxiliary verb. So what is auxiliary verb? First of all, before I even go down there to talk about auxiliary verb, first of all, you need to understand what is it. So auxiliary verb, this is the helping verb, okay? That actually put before the main verb, okay? In order to give the voice, the mood, and also the tense of that particular statement. That is auxiliary verb. So here, when we are dealing with question tag, we are supposed to be using auxiliary verb. So if the sentence as is, so this is the auxiliary verb we are talking about. Is one of the auxiliary verb, which is the helping verb. Then am, okay, are, was, were, can, will, have, use it in the tag. So if the sentence that you have has got one of those auxiliary verbs that they have mentioned, okay, they have given you the example, you have to make sure that you use them in the question tag when it comes to question tag. So for example, we have this one, they have arrived. So here we have the auxiliary verb, which is have, and it is giving the tense of this verb, which is alive. So the tense now there is given the past tense because of the have, or the past participle, so to say, or perfect tense. Okay, have arrived. So this same auxiliary verb is the one that you are supposed to use in the question tag. So we are going to say, haven't they have arrived. So you have seen we have used the auxiliary verb, haven't they? Okay, then we are done on rule number 3. Then let's go to rule number 4. If there is no auxiliary verb, use do, does, did. So there are some sentences where there is no auxiliary verb, there is no helping verb. So if you don't have in that particular sentence, then you want to write the question tag using the same sentence. You are supposed to use do, does, did. So these are some of the words you can use. If there is no auxiliary verb, just use do, does, or did. So like for example, you speak Bemba. Okay, you speak Bemba. So there is no auxiliary verb. There is no have, there is no can, there is no are, there is no am, there is no is, there is only, there is no what else? The other word was, where. Okay, the word is just, the sentence is just saying you speak Bemba. So now, since there is no auxiliary verb, you have to use don't you. So just use don't you. And the reason why you are saying don't you, because the statement is positive. So the question tag should be negative. So that's why we are saying don't you. Okay, you speak Bemba, don't you? I'm sure you have understood on that one. Then we go to rule number 5. Subject becomes pronoun. So subject becomes a pronoun. Okay, so for example, we have the subject here, Mary is coming, isn't she? So this Mary has become a what? A pronoun. So if here there was John, we were going to say, isn't he? Okay, so meaning the subject or the noun becomes what? A pronoun in a question tag. So you have to master all these things. Once you understand these rules, then you are done. Remember, English is very simple. English is just about rules. Once you understand the rules, then you are home and dry. Okay, so thank you so very much for paying a particular attention and understanding my lesson. I really appreciate. But don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Pedagogy Learning with Mr. A Plus Zambia. Follow me on Facebook page, Mr. A Plus, as well as on TikTok for more exclusive videos. Thank you for now.